Good day, everybody. How are you doing? So this is going to be a really quick video. I'm going to show you how I leverage a tool called Easy Sniper to purchase cards on eBay. And so if you've ever done bids on eBay, which I'm sure you have for sports cards, let's say they end at 8 o'clock p.m., there's nothing worse than just kind of like trying to get that last minute bid in at 7:59, 59 seconds. It's just no way to live, right? We have the technology, let's use it. I was actually on a group chat with some friends just about an hour ago, and I was telling them about some of the tools I use, card ladder, blah blah blah, and I brought up Easy Sniper, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Oh my gosh!" So that's why I'm filming this video. And so hopefully this helps you. I'm going to walk you through how I use it. So the actual interface is pretty damn ugly, but that's okay because it's effective, just like me, ugly and effective. There's two ways you can pay for it. You can do 25 cents per winning bid, or you can just pay $8 a month. I think they give you a deal if you sign up for the year. That's what I do. So I like unlimited. I don't like dealing with this kind of crap. But if you're a ball on a budget, do the quarter to start out. And if you like it, then you can move over to $8 unlimited. So this gives me unlimited bids, unlimited snipes to use. Here's what the interface looks like. I'm going to show you exactly how I would use it. So let's go Fernando Mendoza. Bowman Refractor. As you well know, he is a guaranteed number one pick. He's going to the Raiders, and we don't know how his performance is going to be. The Raiders are in shambles, but they do have hobby allure with Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty, and everyone's going to be really focusing on Fernando Mendoza. So it's a good time to buy right now before the draft in April. So anyway, I digress. So we're going to do auction. And then the drop down here, I'm gonna do time ending soonest with bids. I don't want anyone with zero bids because that's most likely someone who's has too high of a price to start the bid at, so no one's bidding. Okay, so if we take a look at here, this one's way too high. I'm gonna scroll down a little, and just for an example, whoa, 4 or 5, that's a nice one. Let's do this guy right here. So we're gonna go ahead and click that. Now, you can do your research, comp it, decide what price the lowest you would want to go on. I'm gonna say $30. Typically, I would comp it and see what the best price for me to make money. You know, you factor in shipping is going to be a buck 32, as you can see right down here. So the main thing you need from this listing is the eBay item number. You guys see that right down there? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna go over to Easy Sniper. So this is the portal. This is where you enter that eBay number, ID number right here. Max bid, I'm going to put $30. You can ignore all this other crap, and I'm going to hit snipe. So watch what happens. Now, this is in my portal at the very last second when this auction is up from 1 day, 6 hours, and 28 minutes. On the 28th minute, in other words, with 5 seconds left, this system, Easy Sniper, is going to submit my bid for $30 at the last second. This gives me a chance to get it at a really good price. I don't have to monitor this and try to submit my own bid. And you know what? If you don't win it, big deal. You submitted at the highest cost that you were willing to do. And then, I lose more bids than win. That's the point, right? So if you get unlimited, you want to spend a good half an hour. It depends how much you love cards or if this is your real business. You want to spend some time daily taking a look at some of the cards that are hot sellers, hot players, and just start dipping them into here. I cleared out everything just for a cleaner look, but typically I'll have 20 to 50 to 100 bids going on at the same time. And then the cool thing is all of a sudden you get an email saying you won the bid. And so you can do pending, one, bid too low. If you want to see the cards you lost, these are all the cards that I've submitted that I did not win, and that's fine. So Joe Burrow right here, Superstars case hit. I bid 25, went for 26. Big deal. There's a million more of these cards. I decided 25 was my threshold, and I can sleep at night knowing that I give it a shot. Big deal. It's just a card. And that, my friends, is how you use eBay and Easy Sniper together. Good luck to you. Hit me with any questions in the chat below. Peace out, Joel-ATX. Bye.